Imagine you're sitting at your desk in late 2026. You've just spent $3,000 on the latest M5 Mac Studio, but you're staring at a screen that was designed in 2021. The colors look fine, the resolution is okay, but something feels off. In a world of 120Hz iPhones, OLED MacBooks, and spatial computing, Apple's Pro-level desktop monitor has started to feel like a relic. For 4 years, Apple has ignored the Studio display. They've let it sit on shelves with its 60Hz refresh rate and its lack of HDR, while the competition from Samsung, Dell, and even LG has moved into the future. But as we stand here in January 2026, the silence is finally over. According to a series of massive regulatory filings in China and leaked internal code codenamed J527, the Apple Studio Display 2 isn't just a rumor, it is imminent. And it's not just a minor refresh. We are talking about a total architectural overhaul that might finally bring the Pro back to the Studio. But there is a catch, a price hike, and a hardware limitation that has early testers and tech insiders in a heated debate. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the mini LED breakthrough, the shock integration of the A19 chip, and the real reason why Apple waited until 2026 to finally give us ProMotion. If you're an editor, a designer, or just an Apple fan who's tired of waiting, you cannot afford to skip this. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the Studio Display 2 might be the most controversial piece of glass Apple has ever made. To understand the Studio Display 2, we have to talk about the 60Hz problem. In the USA, the creative market is everything for Apple. Yet for years, Apple has asked professionals to pay $1,600 for a monitor that is objectively slower than a $500 gaming screen. But the leaked code discovered in the latest iOS 26 beta builds has confirmed what we've been praying for. 120Hz ProMotion is finally coming to the desktop. But this isn't just about smoother scrolling. For the Studio Display 2, Apple is reportedly using adaptive sync technology that allows the refresh rate to drop as low as 1 Hz. Why does that matter for a desktop monitor that's always plugged into power? It's for the always-on future. Rumors suggest that when your Mac is asleep, the Studio Display 2 doesn't just go black. It transforms into a massive standby hub, showing your calendar, widgets, and HomeKit controls in a low-power mode. This is the first step toward Apple turning your monitor into a standalone smart home device. But to do that, they needed more than just a new panel. They needed a new brain. The original Studio Display used the A13 Bionic, the same chip from the iPhone 11. It was there to handle the webcam and spatial audio. But the J527 leaks point to something much more powerful. The A19 chip. Why on earth would a monitor need the power of a 2026 flagship iPhone? The answer lies in computational imaging. In 2026, webcams are still a weak point for most pros. The Studio Display 2 is rumored to feature a 24-megapixel sensor that uses the A19's neural engine to perform real-time, AI-driven lighting adjustments. Imagine having a professional 3-point lighting setup, but it's all simulated by the monitor's chip in real time. This is Apple's way of saying goodbye to grainy Zoom calls forever. But let's talk about the display technology.